Good morning, reception learners. I hope you are well and you have woken up feeling energetic and positive on this lovely sunny Friday morning. So today in our lesson we are going to be doing a little quiz for the words that I taught you at the beginning of the week. Okay, it was at the beginning of the week. So you will need your whiteboard and your pen. And then you will need some lined paper, like a little book, an exercise book, or some plain paper and a pencil. Okay, so if you haven't got those things, if you could go and get those things ready for today's session. Okay, so the words that I was going to quiz you on, they were all very little words, weren't they? But they're words that we use a lot, particularly when we're writing sentences, so they're really important words. So the first word that I want you to try and spell for me now is the word it. It doesn't need to be with a capital I, just a little one. Can you write number 1, it? You should be able to sound it out. Sound it out. Okay, number 2. Please can you write for me is? Now remember I said to you, it sounds a bit like is, but it actually looks like is. That's the clue. So number 1 is it, and number 2 is. Number 3, on. On. The computer is on the table. I am sitting on the floor. On. Number 4, up. Up. The balloon floated up into the sky. Up. Very good. And number 5 is no. No. No, thank you. I don't want any more. No. Okay, let me go through them again and pause them the video if you need a little bit more time to write them. Number 1 is it. Number 2 is. Number 3 is on. Number 4 is up. And number 5 is no. Okay, so let me show you the answers. So give yourselves a tick if your number 1 looks like that for it. It and a t spells it. Number 2 is. And it and a s spells is. Number 3, on. On spells on. Number 4, up. And a p spells up. And number 5, no. N and the O is the opposite of on. The n comes first and then the o afterwards. Okay, give yourselves a mark out of 5. So if you got them all right, you would write 5 out of 5 like that. So you count up your ticks. If you got them all right, you give yourselves ticks like that and then count how many ticks you have and then you put that number at the top. If there was any you got wrong, you can pause the video now to practice writing that out correctly. Well done. So on Monday I will give you 5 new words to practice spelling. Well done if you got most of them or all of them right. Be proud of yourself. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, right, so in today's lesson we are again just going to be looking a little bit more at sentence building. So do you remember how I always say that we write some sounds and then we use those sounds to create a word and then we use those words put together to create a sentence? Well, we're going to do that again. And I'm going to do one sentence with you and then you're going to have a go at writing the rest by yourselves, okay? So you will need your whiteboard for this. If you've already written your sounds on here, you might want to get your spellings. You might want to get a rubber or some tissue and wipe it off. Okay, so the sounds that I would like you to write. Have your pen ready. I'm going to go through them. I'd like you to write them at the top of your board. I'll go through them quite quickly, but don't worry because you can just pause the video if you need a bit more time to write them. Okay, so the word sounds I'd like you to write are ah, v, s, o. Okay, so that's the first line. So you should have a, r, if you need a bit more time to look at that and check you've got those ones. Okay, underneath those, can we have E for egg, K for cake, caterpillar, D for dinosaur, T for tower, and then S, but I'd like this to be a double S. So at the end of words, often there's two S's together. So can you do a sound like that? And then K, I'd like it to be the curly K for caterpillar and the kicking K for kangaroo. Okay, that was also those K's together make one sound. K. We don't say K, it's just K. And words like black and sock have this sound at the end. Okay, check that you've got all of those sounds. Pause the video to check that you've got that. Right, we're now going to use these sounds to make some words. So you might want to put a line underneath, or if you haven't got space, you could do it on the other side. So we're going to be looking at those sounds to make the word. I'll show you how to do the first one, then you can have a go on your own. I'd like you to build the word hat. So you find hat, listen to it, hat. T, t, t. H, a, t. Hat. Have a go. The next word I'd like you to do is red. R-e-d. Red. Okay? R-e-d. Red. Well done. The next word I'd like you to write is sock. S-o-k. Sock. S-o-k. Sock. Remember, this is that k at the end. So you need to put a curly K and a kicking K at the end of that word for sock. Very good. We've got hat, red and sock. I'd like you to now write vest. V-e-s-t. Vest. V. Sound it out while you're writing it. E-s-t. Vest. That should build the word vest. Then I'd like you to write the word dress. Dress. D and R sound dr. It's quite tricky to find that, but it's actually D and R at the beginning. D, R, E, S. Dress. D, R, E, S. Dress. Okay? Pause the video and check that you've got all of those words there. Okay, right, we're going to now either on a piece of lined paper, so you might want to do this with a pencil, or you can do it on the back of your whiteboard. We're going to have a go at building the sentence using these words. So the first sentence I'd like you to write is a red hat. A red hat. So we're not going to worry about capital letters and full stops at the moment. I just want you to really think about the spelling of the words. A red hat. Okay. A, finger space, red, hope you're joining in, R-E-D, A, R-E-D, red, hat, H-A-T. Okay, check you have that. You can look back and choose your words from here, or you can just, from listening, have a go at writing them again without copying them. The next one I'd like you to write is a red vest. A red vest. Pause the video and have a go at writing a red vest. Good. Give yourselves a tick. Check that that's what that sentence says. Next one I'd like you to write is a red dress. Pause the video and write a red dress. Well done. Should have come back, and that's what a red dress should look like. And the last one I'd like you to write is red socks. Red socks. Pause the video and have a go at writing red socks. Well done, children. Should look like that. Red socks. So this is a list of all the things that you may need to wear. A red hat, a red vest, a red dress and red socks. So they could be all the things that you could be wearing. Now what I would like you to do now after the video is to draw a picture of what you're wearing. Think about the colours of everything and what you're wearing. So you could draw a picture of you in your clothes and you could maybe label it and write blue socks, red t-shirt. You have a go. And it doesn't matter if you can't write all the word, but just the beginning of them. So draw a lovely picture, colour it in of yourself and what you're wearing, and then try and have a go at labelling it. Okay children, that's the end of today's lesson. Well done. Have a lovely weekend. Make sure you're reading lots. You can go onto the Oxford Owl website and read lots there. Make sure you go out and enjoy the lovely weather I think we're going to have this weekend. And I'll be back on Monday with a brand new lesson. Okay, lots of love. Bye.